Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining me in this video. Today is Wednesday, the 16th day of July, 2025. Nigeria state continue to fail. Nigeria state continue to remain weak in the face of terrorism that is ravaging the country. In just 2 days, on Monday and Tuesday, the terrorists that they call the bandits attack 7 locations across the country. Now, when I mean 7 locations, I'm not talking about they kidnap one person here, they adopted one person here. No, that is not an attack. I'm talking about an attack that claims so many lives, an attack on villages, communities. And one of them is the 27 persons that were killed in Plateau State. Now, I have this report that 27 killed as terrorists attacked Plateau community, burn homes. And in this news, I am just focusing and relying on this article. All my efforts, to contact people to confirm more about this incident could not avail. So I am solely relying on this article, on this particular post. Now, it reads that no fewer than 27 people, including women and farmers, were killed on Monday by terrorists who launched a fresh attack on the Bindi Jebu area of the Terrørists community in Rion local government area of Plateau State. This is the report from Sahara Reporters, and it continued to read that the assailants, suspected to be armed herdsmen, reportedly invaded the community in the early hours of Monday, shooting sporadically and setting homes ablaze. What is the purpose? What do they want? Scores of villagers were also injured in the attack, with many said to be currently receiving treatment at various hospitals, including Jos University Teaching Hospital and Plateau hospitals. The chairman of Rion local government area, Baturi Shoa, who confirmed the attack, however, said he was en route to the affected community and could not confirm the exact casualty figures, according to the Punch newspaper. The national president of the Berom Youth Mothers Association, Deyop Solomon, who also confirmed the killing, was quoted as saying, 27 persons were killed and many were injured. We have taken the bodies to different hospitals before the burial. Solomon added that arrangements for a mass burial were ongoing and that security agencies had been informed. However, neither the Nigerian Army's Operation Safe Haven nor the Plateau State Police Command had issued an official statement regarding the attack at the time of filing this report. Now, out of the article, before we continue with the article, we are not going to be tired of saying one thing every time. I discovered that a lot of people still need more sensitization. A lot of people are yet to understand what is happening unless it happens to them. So many people are yet to understand what is going on in Nigeria and the structure and nature of Nigeria right now, unless the attack happens in their homes, in their affect their relation or themselves personally. That is where they will realize that this thing is serious. But come to think of it, this continuous attack, where will be the end point? Where will be the end point? Because this attacks going on here and there, it is targeted to a result. It is targeted to an end. So where will be the end? And it is obvious, it is a proven fact that the military, the police, as you know, don't have the capacity to solving this issue. I don't want to go far explaining this. The DSS chief have said it all, that they don't have the capacity to, cope all these things. So they need people to their own destiny. And people are helpless. People are absolutely helpless. But according to Fela says that Nigerians are people who are suffering and smiling. If you see people who are helpless today, they will still be the one that will support the leaders who are killing them. These people are saying that they are helpless today. Tomorrow they will still be the one that will talk bad on you, that is even saying the truth. So the Nigeria situation is complicated. It's complicated because people have been psycho-conditioned, people have been brainwashed to believe in the lies and the nature. And I used to say this, that many Nigerians, they don't know the meaning of a citizen. A citizen. What it means to be a citizen, they don't know it. Now, The article continues. It says that also efforts made by Sahara reporters to get the comment of the police command spokesperson, DSP Alabo Alfred, were not successful, as he did not answer calls made to his number. Monday's killing marked the latest in a series of violence attacks that have plagued Plateau State for years, especially in the past few months. Communities in Rion, Bakin, Lade, Mango, and Bekos local governments have endured repeated waves of attacks, often blamed on armed herdsmen targeting farming communities. In June, over 20 people were killed in separate assaults in Magno and Bekos, while earlier in the year, coordinated night attacks across several villages in Bekos and Bakin Ladin left more than 150 dead during Christmas Eve massacre. Human Rights Watch and local civil society groups have repeatedly raised alarms over what they describe as targeted killings and a climate of impunity in the state. The sustained violence has led to mass displacement, destroying livelihoods, and deepening mistrust among ethnic and religious communities in the state. Despite multiple military operations and government pledges, peace has remained elusive in the state. In response to the persistent insecurity, Governor Caleb Mutfwang-led state government last week launched 150 agro Rangers under the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps to help bolster rural security and protect farming communities. During the launch of the Agro Rangers, the governor reiterated his administration's commitment to ending the bloodshed and called on the federal government for additional support. This is the end of the article. So, it seems that a lot of people are still pretending. If the governor still thinks that the problem with all these clashes or the issue with all these clashes has to do with anything farming, meaning he's deceiving himself, because the governor, time without number, has come to the national television to tell us that what is going on in his state is not herders farmers clash, that what is going on in his state is a calculated terrorist attacks targeting people's homes, villages, to resettled by the terrorists. So this is what he said before. So I do not believe anything like herders farmers clash. It does not exist anymore in Nigeria, because let's come to think about this. People came and invade your country. You see, trespassing, invasion is supposed to be a treasonable act. That I can live now, as I am, I can live now and just travel to America. And when I entered America, I will tell the people who owns the land that they should leave their land for me to graze, do my pastoral stuffs. And they refused. Fight started. I started killing them. They started killing me. They will flush you. I'll kill you. That is what is confusing people. That people came from outside the country, enter your country, start killing your people, and you are saying it's herders and farmers clash. Does it make sense? Anyway, this is what it is. I believe that Nigeria is not sustainable, that it is not going to work. Thanks for listening.